So the myth is people that look like this. Don't eat gelato or ice cream. Today I'm going to show you how you can eat some ice cream or some gelato and it fits your macros. Okay, so today you can see the items that I have that I'm about to show you how to prepare. I have some brioche gelato. The reason I like this so much is because if you look at the macros are pretty good. Let me get a good one in there. Come on. There we go. The macros are pretty good. 5 grams of fat, 25 grams of carbs, and 2 grams of protein. But the reason I like it the most is because even though those macros, some people might be like, what? All of that fat? That's not that much fat. And the reason I like it the most is because the serving size is so large. You get a lot of gelato for a decent amount of macros. I'm going to put some nuts on it. Some nut toppings. You know, stop. Get your mind out the gutter. And then I'm going to use some whey protein. I'm just going to make my own personal protein shake with just whey and water. Just so I can make sure that this is a nice amount of protein inside of this diet. It'll actually, inside of this meal, it'll actually be more protein than anything else, but it's a decent amount of carbs, okay amount of fat. Well, actually not okay, it's a decent amount of fats. And then, of course, with my whey protein, I get the good proteins. The macros for these are, you get, come on now. Okay, serving size is 14 grams for 8 grams of fat, 3 grams of carbs, and 3 protein. We're only going to use half, so serving size for us is going to be 7 grams. It's going to be 4 fats, 1.5 carb, 1.5 protein. And then this whey protein, the flavor is delicious strawberry. Delicious strawberry. So we're going to use 1 scoop, and that's serving size 31 grams, 1.5, 3, and 24. Alright, for the gelato, so I have my scale here. I'll sit my spoon and bowl on the scale, and you can see that's what that weighs. I'll zero my scale out, and then I'll scoop my gelato. So remember, we want 78 grams. Right now we only have 21. That jumped it up to 59. That's 79. Alright, we'll go 79. That's fine. Well, we'll go 78 just to show you guys the proper way of doing things. But I mean, 79 won't throw your macros off that much. 78, there we go, that's perfect. And then we'll go 7 grams of this. So we'll zero that out again and just add 7. So as you can see, you get a nice amount, and I'm actually going to transfer this into a smaller bowl so that you can get a better image of how much gelato it is. So now we'll make our protein shake. I like to go by the directions and weigh everything. With this especially, water has no calories, but I like to weigh my water because I want it to taste how the company intended for it to taste. So if you can see on here, right there in the middle, it's a 6 to 8 ounces. So I'll just switch my scale to ounces, and then grab my water. And that's 6.9, which is cool, whatever. It says 6 to 8, so between 6 and 8, whatever you like. And then the serving size for this is 31 grams. Alright, I'll just add 31 grams. So I'll zero it out again, switch back over from ounces to grams, add my 31 grams. Oh, I'm a little bit over 31, which is fine. Being a few points over or under sometimes is what you have to deal with, but it's easier to add than subtract, so just try not to go as fast as I went that time. But that's a protein shake and some gelato. I transferred the gelato to I transferred the gelato to a smaller bowl. So that's an image of how much gelato you get. And I'll bring it down. You get a pretty good amount. It's a really good snack. Gelato and a protein shake. I usually eat this snack. It's pretty decent in carbs. I'll eat it a little bit before the gym. Alright, y'all. Be fit out there. Stop making excuses. You can do it too. If I was able to do it, and I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, you can do it too. Quovatis.fit, not .com, not .org, not .gov, .fit. Quovatis. Macros on the screen. Here we go, baby.